Hello, this is Phil Nelson. I'm going to be going over some of Excel's shortcut keys that can speed up your use of Excel. And I sort of hold to the 80-20 rule that if you learn 20% of the stuff you need to know in Excel, you'll be way ahead of 80% of the people out there, and you will know 80% of what you need to know to get your job done efficiently and quickly. Why should you use shortcut keys? Well, of course, you'll look like you know what you're doing, which is kind of cool. It makes you look like you have control of the worksheet. The nice thing about learning the shortcuts to Excel is that quite often they work in other Microsoft Word programs. And there's no doubt you'll reduce fatigue, especially fatigue in the eyes and wrist, when you're having to move your mouse all over the place, try to get it to settle on a particular cell. These shortcut keys are going to make you much more precise in your movements. And on average, I would say you should pick up between 15 and 30 minutes a day if you're working an 8-hour day. That might be a slight exaggeration, but we're talking about 10 to 15% efficiency improvement. Okay, continuing on with our presentation, the first set of keys we're going to be working with is the control combination keys that help you to move from one location to another. It actually is like sliding from one location to another. You can think of it as an out-of-control skier sliding away. He just loses control and takes off and has nothing to stop him. And that's a wonderful thing about this control key, even though it sounds bad, but I'm trying to come up with some sort of mnemonic visual thing to help you to remember that you're slipping using the control key. Another set of shortcut keys we're going to work on is the shift key. What they do is highlight and select cells. What they do is the shift acts like an anchor, and then as you move, you highlight the area that is desired to be highlighted. So you can think of it, ship sort of rhymes with shift, sort of rhymes with ship. And so we could say that the ship comes into port and drops an anchor. Boy, say that 10 times fast. And not only that, the ship drops a huge anchor. So what you're doing when you hold the shift key down is you're anchoring the cursor wherever it is, whatever cell you're in at that point, you're anchored yourself. And we'll be taking a look at these shift keys, and we'll have a practice Excel spreadsheet to practice these. The next thing we do is we're going to take a look at the combination of the shift, control, and slide. And the control and shift key are the anchor and slide if you want to make it carry on my mnemonics. So you can think of it as the skier is throwing out an anchor, and just that string is being drawn as he tightens up, and hopefully he'll save himself in the end. Then we're going to look at two special uses of the control key. It can be used to add and delete rows. Highlighting a column and hitting Control plus inserts a whole column. And then you could put it in the middle of a table, and you can mess up a table using this, or you can use it for specialized applications, and I'll show you how that works in our training. So let's move on now to the spreadsheets and the training, and we'll be starting at the beginning. Okay, let's get started on our control key. Place your control key up in cell C4, header 01. Okay, now let's hold the control key down and use your thumb, because you'll be using your index finger later when we learn to combine the control and the shift key. Now hit the right arrow, the down arrow, the left arrow, the up arrow. Do you have it? Now, just for your information, if we can do this exercise for 16 hours, you will have used 7.2 calories based on my calculations. So let's have fun, and we're going to be doing this, if I can get it to work right, to the tune of slip sliding away. Okay, cell C4, control right, control down, control left, control up, control right, control down one more, control left, control up, control right, control down, control left, control up. Let's get those fingers moving.
I know, man, who came from my home.
Control down, control left, control up, control up, control down, control left, control up.
He said the Lord.
All right, I think we've gotten that one pretty good.
My love for you.
Okay, now I want to show you something in here that's rather interesting that you can use your control key, for which you can use your control key. Now let's suppose that you don't know it, but you're in the top left-hand corner of a table, and you want to check and see if you have headers above every column, because if you're going to use this table later for sorting or doing subtotals, you could have a real mess on your hands. So we go control right, and now notice that it stops at the blank. Then you go control right one more time, and it stops at the next item one more time. And then let's do something fun. Let's put way out here a header we don't know is sticking out there, okay? Okay, let me just show you how I did that. Control left, control left. Just hold your control key down. Okay, let's try it now. Control right. Okay, you know you're missing a header here. Now you're up to what you think is the end of your table. Whoa, but out here you have the header, so you can see how that can be useful. You're holding your control key down, right? Okay, let's try it again. Control right, control right, control right. Oops, I hit the wrong key. Control right, control right, control right, control down, control left, control left, control right, control left, control right, control down, control left, control up, control left, control left, control left, control down, control right, control up, control left, control left, control left. Let's get that thumb moving. Control down, control right, control up, control left, control left, control down. Okay, let's just move up here. Control right, control up, control left, control left, control left. Let's just copy this thing over here. Okay, now we can go control right, control down, control this, control that. Okay, now let's take a look at the control home key. Hold the control key down and hit home. Okay, it's taking us up to the uppermost left column. Control end. It's taking us to the far end. Now, why is it way over here, you might ask? In fact, you probably are asking. Well, it's because I had put a header here, and until we save this sheet and pull it up again, which I'm going to do right now, we'll save it. Then we'll file, then we'll close it, then we'll open it. Now if you do control home, control end, you notice that it has cleared out now. Okay, let's go control up, control left, control down, control right, control up. Okay, do you think you have it? Control up, control left, control down. You've probably lost 0.0075 ounces. I mean, used that many calories. Aren't you excited? Just think of the weight loss here. It'll all be bearable. Now you should be able to start doing this without me telling you what to do. Up arrow, control left arrow, control down arrow, control right arrow, control up arrow, control left arrow, control down arrow, down. Okay, you're doing all this with the control key, the cursor key. You can see you can pick up a lot of time by doing this. Okay, we'll finish this up and then we'll move on to working with the shift key. My love for you is so overpowering, I'm afraid that